Jalen Hurts, the former quarterback for Alabama, is going to be going somewhere. He's going to be transferring somewhere pretty soon. What's good, y'all? It's K-Stu the GOAT, Stuart V for Vernon Speak Sports. And I think Jalen Hurts will be very successful, obviously, no matter where he goes, for several reasons. Number one, he just doesn't have that rammer-jammer Alabama pressure no more, baby. I think he's going to be able to really let his hair down, and really, really get into a program, and they will revere him. They will, they will really, really seek out the best qualities that he has to bring to the table. I think he's going to be much more comfortable, and I think he's going to show that he's really learned a lot in this past season, backing up Tua Tagovailoa. He actually came in and had some great work. I mean, he could have easily been a starting quarterback for most college football teams even this year. So I'm really excited to see what Jalen Hurts will do this year. I mean, he doesn't have to worry about, these nasty tweets for the most part, especially considering the schools that he's probably going to go to are going to be schools that are going to be very thankful for his services. They're not going to have that privileged mindset to where they're like, they have that "what have you done for me lately" or "who's next" deal like Alabama has. I think wherever he goes, he's going to perform well, because you know what? People perform well where they're appreciated and where their talents are accentuated. Not to say, because obviously if Tua Tagovailoa was not at Alabama, he would still be playing at Alabama. But with him going somewhere like, say, a Maryland or a Florida State who desperately needs a quarterback, that they will appreciate him, and he will definitely enhance the level of play of the guys around him. Because guess what? He's been to the college football playoff twice, maybe 3 times. Yep, 3 times. 1 and 2. But he's been there. He's seen the process of what it takes to get to a national championship, national college football playoff. So that level of experience is going to be priceless for a team who's trying to get that mentality going. You got a guy who's been there, who knows what it feels like, who knows the process of getting there. And I think that's going to be very huge for whoever picks him up. Now, as far as, there's a lot of buzz saying he might be coming to Auburn. I don't think that makes sense for Jalen Hurts, because Auburn is already somewhat stacked at quarterback. I would say if they wouldn't have landed Bo Nix, or if they wouldn't have had, Joey Gatewood, because Gus Malzahn is in a position where he's trying to actually build his program. And I just don't think at this point you can build your program around a quick fix at this point. I get it. Nick Marshall, his first year there, he's trying to make a statement. He's trying to make sure he starts out on a good note. I understand going with the junior college quarterback. All right, so I can understand the next year you busted on Jeremy Johnson, and then you bring in Sean White, who wasn't quite, he was somewhat talented, and he had a heart of a lion, but Sean White just didn't have quite enough to get you to that next level. So you got to go back to the junior college circuit, baby, and pick up Jarrett Stidham. Now you have actually, Gus Malzahn has put himself in a position to where he can cultivate a talented quarterback like a Joey Gatewood or a Bo Nix, who I think Bo Nix is going to get the starting nod for Auburn. That's just my opinion right now. But Jalen Hurts, on the other hand, man, I think whoever gets this young man is going to be a team kind of like your Marylands, your Florida States. I think that would Miami, my God, Miami could really benefit from his services. So, let's look. We're going to see what happens. We're going to see what happens on signing day to see where Jalen Hurts goes. But I'm really excited to see how this thing develops and how this kid develops. It's definitely going to put some fans in the seats, baby. Once again, it's K-Stu the GOAT, Stuart V for Vernon Speak Sports. You all take it easy.